Hello guys, this is my review of the Huion Kamvas GT-156HD version 2. Here are the specs, and there are notable differences from the V1 and the V2 of this product. As you can see, the main differences are the contrast, the pen pressure, and the connector. The connector I'm going to show it to you later in this video. Okay, let's take a look at what's inside the box. Let me try to open this first. I'm just using one hand because the camera is on the other hand. Okay, there's a tablet. It's wrapped in loose plastic. It's pretty nice though. Let me take it out. Ooh. That feels good. Heavy. Seems like it's built well. Here's what's inside the box. Here's the pen case. It has the pen and the nibs inside. And we have the metal stand. Well, half metal, half plastic. The one that lifts is metal and the base is plastic with rubber feet. Let's put that over there as well. Oh, another pen. Oh, it says it's a gift. Thanks, Huion. Here we have the charger for the pen. Here's the 3-in-1 cable that they said they changed from the V1. It's smaller. The other three stay the same, but this one is different. Here's the power adapter. The power adapter doesn't have a plug to it. It's detached, as you can see. Okay, let's put that there. Here are the plugs for the power adapter. But I'm just gonna get this one because that's what applies to my country. Ooh, free glove too. Well, half a glove because it doesn't have the other 3 fingers. And these are some documentation and a screen wipe. The driver too. Okay, that's about it for the box. Next up is how you access the OSD. Press that bottom button for 5 seconds and then this will pop up on your screen. This is one of the main differences from the V1 and the V2, as the V1 didn't have any of these settings. The brightness, the contrast, I think that's important for a screen. And the eco is where you have like a preset for text, game, movie, and I just set it to standard because I have calibration. DCR is dynamic contrast ratio, and I leave it off because that's default. And the step up and down on the adjustment is not that great. And then next we have the positioning of the image that you can see on the screen. Horizontal vertical position is locked. The clock, the hertz, is locked as well. The only thing you can change is that aspect ratio, which you can change to 4:3 and Y, which is 16:9, but that's about it. And then next is the color adjustment. Color temperature you can adjust to user, warm or cool. I set it to user because I have calibration. And then next we have the OSD setting, which you can adjust whatever you can see right now, that overlay. You can adjust its position, timer, and then the transparency. You can move that as well. But I just leave it to how it is right now. And yeah, this is one of the main differences or changes that Huion did for their V2 that I really like, because the previous one did not have this. Here is the new mini HDMI connector that Huion designed for the V2. And here's the old one and the clip right below. The old one is a little bit wide and flimsy, but this one is snug tight in that plug. This is how I set up my tablet because I'm left-handed, so I flipped it. The connector is on the left and the buttons are on the right. All the available settings are located in your OS and in the driver software. Here's a stylus comparison from the Huion pen. We have the Wacom Pro pen, which I removed the grip because I found it a little bit thick. Here's the Intuos Pro 4 pen. And here's the Apple Pencil. I gravitate towards the narrow pencil because that's the normal size of pencil that I use. Here is the stand. As you can see, it's a metal build with the rubber strips on the side to hold the tablet, and this flip out metal flap that holds the tablet down so it won't slide. The adjustments on the stand are basically two big angles and small minor adjustments on each level. Here's another view of the stand and how it folds. As you can see, it folds nicely as this. It's pretty slim and it could fit in the bag. This is the pen pressure test. The tablet has 8,192 levels of pressure. I didn't think that you notice the difference, but the initial activation force is a little bit on the lighter side on this tablet than the previous one. The pressure curve holds up as well. From thin to thick, the transition is pretty smooth. There's no step or jagged edges for that. And at the same time, when I'm doing this diagonal line test, it wobbles just a little bit, but my hand is normally wobbly, so I don't really consider myself as a good judge for this, but I try my best to keep my line steady as possible. But overall, the pressure feels great. I can work on my light strokes and quick strokes, and they're pretty accurate. Let's talk about the screen. The specs are 15.6 inches wide. The aspect ratio is 16:9. Resolution is 1080p at 60 Hz, although in the OSD it was 50. Brightness is 220 nits. Response time is 30 milliseconds. And colors are 262,000 or 6-bit. Not like other comparable displays of 16 million or 8-bit color. As you can see, it's a little bit muted over here in this angle. And here's my monitor. The color vibrancy is really different. My monitor is a little bit saturated and it has a little bit of a red tone, but this one has a little bit of a color shift. I don't know if it's just the sun or the glare or the angle that I'm at, but there's a big difference. It's not that bad when you see it in person and if you look straight at the tablet. So in conclusion, I like this pen tablet display. Size is good enough for travel and on the desk. The stylus pen and its pressure sensitivity works for me. It's my first time owning a Wacom alternative and really fits my workflow, and it definitely did not break my bank. The screen could use a little upgrade because of the colors, but the added OSD really helps with the calibration. And for this price, you won't see me complaining. Another concern that I like to bring up is that the screen turns black for a quick millisecond. It's like a quick flash, then it comes back. Not sure if this is the wire or the connection, but with a little patience, you can get over it. It doesn't happen too often to grant a return. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching my review. I hope you find it informative. I like the tablet and recommend it to people who are just starting in art and for professionals who are looking for an affordable Wacom alternative. It's available on Amazon. I'll post the link down below. And again, thanks.